Picture a book, so ancient its pages seem to breathe. Each word a pulse of secrets older than the stars. A book that whispers of paradise lost, divine wrath, hidden codes, and artifacts that could unravel our past or ignite our future. That book is the Bible, a tapestry of stories that have shaped civilizations, sparked wars, and haunted our dreams for millennia. From the forbidden fruit of Eden to the fiery visions of Armageddon, the Bible is a labyrinth of mysteries, daring us to step inside and face the unknown. Tonight, we're plunging into the shadows of Scripture. We'll hunt for the Garden of Eden. Was it a divine sanctuary or a cosmic laboratory? We'll chase the Ark of the Covenant, a golden relic said to wield unearthly power. We'll decode hidden messages in the Torah that some claim predict the future. We'll search for Noah's Ark, a vessel that could prove the Bible's truths or shatter them. We'll explore the forbidden Book of Enoch, where angels, giants, and extraterrestrial visitors blur the line between myth and reality. We'll uncover the Vatican's Chronovisor, a device that peers into the past, and the Knights Templar's quest for secrets that could change the world. This journey will be wild, weird, and maybe a little terrifying.
In the beginning, there was Eden, a garden of impossible beauty, where Adam and Eve walked with God. Genesis paints a vivid picture: lush greenery, crystal rivers, and two trees at the heart of it all. The tree of life promised eternity. The tree of knowledge of good and evil was forbidden. A serpent, cunning and sly, tempted Eve with the fruit. She shared it with Adam, and their disobedience brought shame, exile, and the curse of mortality. It's a story etched into our collective psyche, a tale of innocence lost. But what if it's more? What if Eden hides the secret of humanity's very origins? The story feels simple, yet it's layered with questions. Why was the fruit forbidden? Who was the serpent really? And where was this garden? Was it a physical place on Earth, a metaphor for a lost golden age, or something far stranger? The Bible's account is poetic, but its clues point to a mystery that spans history, archaeology, and even the stars.
Genesis 2:10-14 offers tantalizing clues. A river flowed from Eden, splitting into four: the Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. The Tigris and Euphrates are real, winding through modern Iraq, pointing to Mesopotamia, often called the cradle of civilization. Scholars propose the Persian Gulf, where satellite imagery reveals ancient riverbeds matching the Pishon and Gihon, submerged after the last ice age around 12,000 years ago. Rising sea levels could have drowned a fertile paradise, leaving only myths behind. Another candidate is Turkey, near the headwaters of the Tigris and Euphrates. Here lies Göbekli Tepe, a 12,000-year-old archaeological site that rewrites history. Its massive T-shaped pillars, carved with animals, humans, and eerie symbols, predate Stonehenge and the pyramids. Built by hunter-gatherers, it suggests a sophisticated culture long before cities arose. Could Göbekli Tepe be a remnant of Eden's sacred ground, a place where humanity first communed with the divine? Ethiopia offers another possibility, linked to the Gihon, often associated with the Nile's headwaters. Ancient traditions there speak of a lost paradise, guarded by sacred rivers. But the most intriguing parallel comes from Sumerian texts predating the Bible. They describe Dilmun, a pure, clean, and bright land where no one died, often identified with modern Bahrain. Excavations there reveal ancient gardens and freshwater springs, eerily similar to Eden's description. Could Dilmun be the historical Eden, a memory of a lost world preserved across cultures? The eerie part. These stories, Mesopotamian, Sumerian, Ethiopian, hint at a shared human memory of a golden age, perhaps destroyed by a cataclysm. Geological evidence supports this. Around 12,000 years ago, the Younger Dryas period saw rapid climate shifts, melting ice caps, and rising seas. Did a real paradise vanish beneath the waves, leaving only whispers in ancient texts?
What if Eden wasn't God's creation, but an extraterrestrial experiment? Ancient astronaut theorists like Zecharia Sitchin propose that the Anunnaki, Sumerian gods from a planet called Nibiru, engineered humans to mine gold for their atmosphere. Eden, in this view, was a controlled environment, a genetic lab where Adam and Eve were the first test subjects. The dust God formed Adam from? Perhaps a metaphor for genetic material sculpted from primal DNA. Eve from Adam's rib? Maybe a cloning process, using his genetic code to create a companion. The forbidden fruit could symbolize a DNA upgrade, granting self-awareness but introducing mortality as a failsafe to keep humans in check. The serpent? Not a literal snake, but a rogue Anunnaki, like Enki, who defied orders to give humans knowledge. The Book of Enoch, a non-canonical text, describes watchers, beings who descended to Earth, taught forbidden arts like metallurgy and astronomy, and sparked divine wrath. Sumerian myths mirror this, with Enki teaching humans writing and agriculture, defying his brother Enlil. This idea isn't unique to the Bible. Hindu texts describe Vimanas, flying chariots piloted by gods, some with destructive power. The Dogon tribe of Mali knew of Sirius B, a star invisible without telescopes, claiming sky beings called Nummo taught them another one. Egyptian myths speak of Osiris and Thoth, granting symbolization. Across cultures, stories of sky gods delivering knowledge or punishment persist. Could Eden be a coded memory of alien intervention, a moment when humanity was born under watchful, otherworldly eyes? The eerie part, Göbekli Tepe's carvings include humanoid figures with belts and tools, unlike any known ancient art. Some theorize they depict extraterrestrial visitors guiding early humans. If Eden was a lab, who were the scientists and what was their endgame?
Hidden messages in the Torah. What if the Bible isn't just a spiritual guide, but a cosmic blueprint encoded with predictions of humanity's past, present, and future? The Bible code theory claims the Hebrew Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, hides messages revealed through equidistant letter sequencing, or ELS. Remove spaces, treat the text as a continuous string, skip every nth letter, and words emerge, names, dates, events. Is this divine prophecy or a statistical trick? The idea began centuries ago. In the 13th century, Rabbi Bakya ben Asher noticed patterns in the Torah, suggesting deeper meanings. In the 1980s, Israeli mathematician Eliyahu Rips revived the concept using computers to analyze the Hebrew text. Journalist Michael Drosnin popularized it in The Bible Code, 1997, claiming the Torah predicted Yitzhak Rabin's 1995 assassination, the Gulf War, and 9/11. Rabin's name appeared near "assassin will assassinate" in a Torah passage. Hitler's name crossed Holocaust. Drosnin found references to the moon landing, JFK's death, and even World War II events, all seemingly encoded thousands of years ago. Drosnin's most tantalizing claim, an obelisk in Jordan held the key to decoding all predictions. He believed it was a physical artifact, perhaps linked to ancient wisdom, but excavations in the 1990s found nothing. Still, the codes were compelling. Apollo 11 near moon landing, Einstein near relativity. Could the Torah be a divine matrix foretelling history?
Critics, like Australian mathematician Brendan Mackay, argue the Bible code is a statistical mirage. Any long text, like Moby Dick or War and Peace, yields patterns if you search enough. Hebrew's lack of vowels allows flexible interpretations. HTLR could be Hitler or something else. Cherry-picking skip intervals, e.g., every 50th letter versus every 100th, lets you find what you want. Mackay demonstrated this by finding predictions of Princess Diana's death and Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination in Moby Dick, complete with dates and details. Drosnin countered that the Torah's codes are too specific and consistent. He claimed to have warned Rabin of his assassination a year in advance, though Rabin didn't act. A 1994 peer-reviewed paper by Rips in Statistical Science showed statistically significant patterns, but critics later challenged the methodology, arguing the results were manipulated. The Torah's 304,805 letters offer endless combinations, and human ingenuity can make them say almost anything. The eerie part? Some codes seem too precise to dismiss. Rabin's assassination code included the date and assassin's name, Yigal Amir, found before the event. Codes for 9/11 included twin towers and airplane. Is this coincidence or something more?
If the Bible code is real, it suggests a divine intelligence embedded predictions in the Torah, perhaps to guide or warn humanity. Imagine a cosmic programmer encoding history's blueprint, knowing every event before it unfolds. Some even speculate an advanced civilization, divine or alien, left the code as a message. But if it's just probability, it's a cautionary tale about our need to find meaning in chaos. We see patterns everywhere, faces in clouds, conspiracies in noise.
The power of the Ark. The Ark of the Covenant is the Bible's most iconic artifact, a gold-covered chest holding the Ten Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a pot of manna, the miraculous food that sustained the Israelites. Built to God's specifications in Exodus 25, 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits tall, roughly 4 feet by 2.5 feet. It was crafted from acacia wood overlaid with pure gold, topped with cherubim whose wings formed a mercy seat. It was no mere relic. It channeled God's presence, leading the Israelites to victory. At Jericho, its presence toppled walls, Joshua 6. But it was deadly. Uzzah was struck down for touching it, 2 Samuel 6. After the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem in 587 BC, the Ark vanished. Was it hidden beneath the Temple Mount by priests desperate to protect it? Spirited to Ethiopia's Church of St. Mary of Zion in Aksum? Or lost to history, buried in a forgotten cave? Its power and disappearance make it one of history's greatest mysteries.
The Ark's abilities, glowing, emitting energy, destroying enemies, have led some to speculate it was more than divine. Could it be an advanced device, perhaps alien? Its construction, gold, a conductor, over acacia wood, an insulator, resembles a capacitor capable of storing electrical energy. The cherubim on its lid could function as electrodes, sparking when activated. Ancient texts describe it glowing or sparking, like a power source. Some suggest it contained radioactive material, explaining its deadly touch and the priest's strict handling rules. Ethiopian tradition claims the Ark resides in Aksum, guarded by a single monk who dies young, possibly from radiation exposure. No outsiders are allowed, and the Ark is never shown, fueling skepticism. Other theories point to caves in Jordan's Mount Nebo, where Moses viewed the Promised Land, or Qumran, near the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Knights Templar, as we'll see, may have sought it beneath Jerusalem's Temple Mount during the Crusades. Then there's Ron Wyatt, a nurse-turned-self-styled archaeologist who claimed to have found the Ark beneath Golgotha, near Jesus' crucifixion site. He said he discovered Jesus' blood on the mercy seat, with 24 chromosomes, 23 from Mary, 1 divine, proving the virgin birth. Wyatt's other claims included finding Sodom, Gomorrah, and the Red Sea crossing. But his evidence, petrified wood, metal fragments, was debunked as local stone and common iron. He failed a lie detector test, and a patron lost $30,000 funding his ventures. Wyatt's story captivates believers, but crumbles under scrutiny.
The alien tech theory. The Ark's power has fueled speculation it was alien technology, mistaken for divine by ancient eyes. Its capacitor-like design could store energy, perhaps from an extraterrestrial source. Sumerian texts describe similar objects, like the Anunnaki's tablets of destiny controlling fate. Could the Ark be a relic of alien visitors left to guide or control humanity? Some theorize it was a communication device linking the Israelites to their gods in the sky. The eerie part? The Ark's disappearance coincides with major historical shifts like Babylon's rise. If it's hidden, who guards it? And what happens if it's found? Could its power, divine or alien, reshape the world or destroy it?
The flood narrative. Genesis 6-9 tells a story of divine wrath. God, fed up with humanity's wickedness, sent a flood to cleanse the earth, sparing only Noah, his family, and representatives of every animal. The Ark, a massive vessel, 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, 30 cubits tall, roughly 450 feet by 75 feet by 45 feet, carried them through 40 days and nights of rain, landing on Mount Ararat. It's a tale of survival, but is it history or myth? Geological evidence from the Younger Dryas period, circa 12,000 years ago, suggests a global catastrophe. Melting ice caps raised sea levels, flooding coastal regions. The Black Sea deluge, around 7,500 years ago, submerged a fertile region, possibly inspiring flood myths. Sumerian, Babylonian, and Hindu stories echo Genesis. Gilgamesh's Utnapishtim, Atrahasis, and Manu all survived divine floods on boats. Could these reflect a real event, preserved in cultural memory?
Ron Wyatt claimed to have found Noah's Ark at Turkey's Durupinar site, a boat-shaped formation matching biblical dimensions. He cited petrified wood, metal rivets, fossilized dung, and even Noah's wife's sarcophagus, allegedly stolen for millions. The Turkish government built a visitor center, but scientists call it a natural mud flow. Wyatt's evidence was debunked, and his credibility collapsed. The eerie part? Flood myths worldwide describe a survivor, a boat, and a divine warning. Could they stem from a real catastrophe, like a comet impact or solar event?
The Book of Enoch, excluded from most biblical canons, is a wild ride. It describes watchers, angels who descended to earth, took human wives, and fathered Nephilim, giant hybrids who corrupted humanity. God sent the flood to wipe them out, imprisoning the watchers in a cosmic jail. Enoch, a righteous man, is taken to heaven, witnessing divine realms and cosmic secrets. Quoted in Jude 1:15-14, it's canonical in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, but apocryphal elsewhere.
Ancient astronaut theorists see the Watchers as extraterrestrials, the Nephilim as hybrids, and Enoch's journey as an abduction. The Dogon tribe's knowledge of Sirius B, Hindu Vimanas, and Islamic ascension stories suggest a global pattern of sky beings. Enoch's visions, wheels of fire, crystal palaces sound like spaceships to modern ears.
Hidden in the Vatican's secret archives, the Chronovisor is a rumored device that views past events. Father Pellegrino Ernetti, a monk and scientist, claimed to have built it with Enrico Fermi and Werner von Braun, capturing scenes like Jesus' crucifixion and the lost Roman play Thyestes. Photos were debunked, but the Vatican's 1988 ban on such devices raises questions.
Founded in 1119, the Knights Templar dug beneath Jerusalem's Temple Mount, seeking relics like the Ark and Holy Grail. Their Gnostic beliefs threatened the Church, leading to their 1307 betrayal. They survived as Freemasons, leaving symbols in Rosslyn Chapel. Modern Templar Timothy Hogan claims hidden vaults hold transformative technology. From Eden's lost paradise to Armageddon's fiery visions, the Bible's mysteries challenge our reality. Are we divine creations, alien experiments, or both? Do codes and artifacts hold our future? Keep searching, stay curious, the truth is out there.